Happy Friday! Today is Friday and we are gonna get warmed up. Gonna work on full body workout with a little more shoulder and upper body emphasis today, adding in a little more triceps, biceps, still working on some shoulder stability. I hope everyone else is having a good Friday and has had a good week. Those arms moving, shoulders warmed up. I still feel a little soreness from last workout, which is always a good sign. Kind of peaked one day after and is improving. That's a good amount of soreness. If you find you're having soreness that peaks 2 days after your workout and then it's still sore for a few days but improving, that means you probably overdid it a little bit, got some delayed onset muscle soreness. Or try some jumping jacks again. I'm gonna try to work on not letting my knees turn in today. Sometimes we just have to look at ourselves working out to even see our own movement and correct what needs to be corrected. Warming up those legs. We're gonna incorporate upper body work with our bigger movements and lower body work. Working our core, the foundation of our whole body. All right, so first, what we're gonna do today is take your band if you have one. If not, that's okay. Will be a little less shoulder workout for you and just lunges, really, but we're just gonna do a little bit of that shoulder rotation, turning out, back to neutral, and I'm just gonna do a lunge to the side and back. Rotation, back, and lunge. So nice control. We're just working those shoulders a little bit, getting some lunges in, warming up those legs a little more, getting your heart rate up. If you're like me, you have a bunch of other things you could be doing right now when you have some free time. But I tell myself, I gotta carve out that time to move. It's so important. And when you do, it makes everything else feel a little bit easier, for me anyway. I don't know how everyone else's kids do by the end of the week, but I know mine are exhausted and ready to be home for a couple days. There's a toy snake at my son's daycare that he really likes. They only usually take it out on Fridays, but sometimes they don't. I think the kids kind of fight about it, so they like to avoid it. But he always asks for it, and he knows. They didn't have it out today, but thankfully he found something else he was happy with. So, meltdown avoided. All right, we're gonna use the band to do a little triceps work. So we're gonna hold it up with one arm, then with the other arm, you're gonna straighten your elbow out and then come back, just like that. And with that, if you'd like to, can add in some lunges. So I'm just gonna do tricep, lunge, and up. Keeping my core nice and strong. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Gotta start my watch again. I'm telling you, can't remember to do that. All right, I'm gonna switch legs. Trying to keep that knee nice and stable. You know, my right side is my weaker side, so when I lunge, this leg wants to wobble more. But I'm working with you to control my muscles just like you are, working on that stability. If the lunges are too much for you, you can just do the arms. You can do mini lunges like that. If you ever need help with any modifications, feel free to comment. I'll give you my best suggestions on how to make something work for you. That's what physical therapy is all about, adapting movements to individualize how to function with your own body and what's going on with you. Okay. A few more lateral lunges. I think we did a pretty big set that first time. I got distracted talking about toy snakes, so we're gonna do maybe 8 on each side. It's okay to go by feel sometimes with your sets. I think we talked about how it doesn't always have to be 8 or 10 or 12 or 15, but you do want to aim for feeling tired by about 8 to 12 repetitions to know that you're challenging yourself. But I would also argue that anytime you're moving, it's a good thing. You're still moving and working your body. Okay, back to triceps. A few more lunges. Okay, other side. If you have a runny nose, you're just in the club with me, my forever club. Welcome. If not, I'm jealous. You must not have small children. That's cool too. Maybe you're a college student if you have a runny nose. I was always sick in college too, so there's that. All right, good job on those, friends. All right, so next, let's do some squats and some curls. If you want a sip of water, go for it. Let me get a little sip myself. Alrighty. So we are gonna do some squats and some curls. So we're gonna curl, squat, curl, and squat. Alright, again, full body movements, keeping your belly muscles nice and strong, back nice and straight. Should be working up a little bit of a sweat by now. we're gonna alternate this with some side planks. If you worked out with me the other day, you remember we did some side planks with some shoulder rotation. So we're gonna work on that again. I'm gonna come up, elbow under shoulder, knees, hips, elbow in as straight a line as we can. Okay, rotate up, back down, hold that plank. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. And I'm also working to make sure, or to try to make sure that my hips are not too far up off the mat, too far back, too far forward. We're trying to stay in a nice line there. Three more. Okay, back up into our squats and bicep curls. Okay, go. Okay, and back down to planks with shoulder rotation, side planks. Okay, it's coming up. Try to make a straight line, hips forward. We are not rotating backwards with our body, just our arm. Okay, other side. Working so many great stability muscles in our hips, our trunk, our shoulders. It's a really good bang for your buck exercise if you're into value exercises, if you have limited time. Ooh, threw 10 in on that one. All right. Good job. We are done with those. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna head back down to the mat. We're gonna do some tricep extension on our back, so we can go against gravity, and we're gonna alternate that with some band work on our shoulders while we do a little abs. Okay? It's gonna be great, don't worry. Got this. All right, so weights in your hands. We did this one the other day as well. So hopefully you can still see me down here. I think you can. Like I said in the first video or two, guys, this is not high tech. All right, so tummy tight. We're gonna lower the weights down. Keep your elbows nice and strong and still if you can. If this feels easy and you want to challenge your core some more, you can make your tummy muscles nice and tight, back flat. Bring your legs up into a tabletop. Got a little core activation. Make sure your back is staying on the mat. not arching up. Okay, we're gonna alternate this. We're just gonna try a little shoulder rotation in this position with our band. And we're gonna do that with some leg lowering. So I'm gonna go back up to my tabletop. I'm gonna pull my hands apart, back together nice and controlled. I'm gonna lower down one leg to the mat, bring it back up, alternate with the other leg, back up, and from my tabletop, push my hands apart from each other, back together slowly. My elbows are staying right by my sides, down on the mat to stabilize. So we're just isolating those shoulder external rotators, which are important for shoulder stability. We're really working them hard today. They're important for preventing shoulder pain, elbow pain. Having strong shoulder stabilizers and mid-back muscles a lot of times can also help with neck pain and posture. Okay, a couple more of these. And let's do one more. All right, and we're just gonna go back to some triceps. I'm gonna just keep my tummy nice and strong right here. Give those muscles a break while we work those triceps a little bit. They're still active, so you may be able to even still feel your tummy muscles working here because you still want your back nice and flat on the mat. And I'm gonna go for 2 more here. All right, I'm gonna go for 1 more set on the shoulder rotation with the leg lowering, and then we will be done. I'm counting this as 1, 1, 1 for each rep, so we're at 3. Six, 2 more. All right. Started my watch late, so I gotta check. Oh, we have 1 minute to stretch. Good timing. Let's do a little arm across the body stretch. Get those shoulders. We worked those shoulders hard today. Other arm. You can do it this way. You can do it this way. Whatever feels best. A little tricep stretch, reaching back, pulling your elbow back. The other arm. Good. You can do a little forward bend. Get the back of those legs. relax your neck and head, shake it out a little bit. More of a back stretch. Stretch those hamstrings. Just straighten out that one leg. Bend from your hips, not your back. And then you're stretching that leg that's straight. Kind of brace yourself on your bent knee if you'd like. You can always just get down on the floor and stretch those hamstrings as well, or prop your foot up on a chair or a stool. Make sure you have something nearby to hold on to. And do a little quadricep stretch. Other side. A lot of people may find they need something to hold on to with this one as well, and that's okay. Falling over too. All right, thank you for working out with me. And if you like this video, then go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll keep doing workouts with you. Thank you.